back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
BJ Penn, the prodigy and fighting legend, is coming out and opening up on his fighting future, and he's revealing that he's not quite retired. He's not closing the door, but he doesn't feel the fire to compete right now. He said he doesn't want to scare anybody and say he's about to take a fight, but he is going to take it, start training, but he's going to have fun in there. He's not just going to go in there and beat himself up. He said maybe that's one of the reasons that some of these other guys that are older than him and still out there looking good are looking so good. Maybe they took better of their bodies than me, or I don't know what it did. But BJ Penn, he's one of those guys, it reminds me of Anderson Silva, Andre Arlovsky. He's had a ending that you don't want to see for one of your favorite fighters, a legend of the sport. BJ Penn is 1-7-1 in his last 9 fights. That's 7 losses, and it's like, damn, you just don't expect it. And especially with the last 2 losses, lopsided losses to Yair Rodriguez and Dennis Seaver, who's no longer with the UFC. Dennis Seaver actually signed with another organization, I believe, a Russian organization. He went out of the UFC on a win, I believe. But either way, that was BJ Penn's last opponent, and he also beat BJ Penn. So a lot of people wonder, is BJ Penn done? He didn't retire in the octagon, so it usually when a fighter retires, it's in the octagon. So will BJ Penn have one last fight? He says he doesn't know. He doesn't want to scare anybody, and this is exactly what he had to say. I don't know. I don't want to scare anybody and say, yeah, I'm fighting again or anything. If I was knocking guys out in the gym all the time, maybe I'd be thinking about it. But I'm going to go back to training for fun. And I don't know, just enjoy myself. Just take it easy and enjoy myself. I do see, though, that there's awesome people. I don't know if they just took better care of their bodies or whatever, but you see them. There's people in their 40s, 1 or 2 years older than me, or even way older than me, who still compete. So the fact that he said, I don't want to scare anybody and say I'm fighting again, maybe he's leaning toward retirement. I do believe maybe BJ Penn will fight one last time and hopefully he'll get a W, but with losses to Yair Rodriguez and Dennis Seaver in his last 2 outings, you have to wonder who that fight would be against. It'd have to be another person, kind of on the edge of their career as well. I don't know. Do you guys want to see BJ Penn come back one more time and retire in the octagon, or are you fine with him kind of just walking away and realizing maybe I don't want to go, because if he fights again, a lot of these people, our favorite fighters, Anderson Silva, Andre Arlovsky. Look at Andre Arlovsky. He just got a big W after being on a 5-fight skid, and some people might thought, okay, maybe this is the time, go out on a win. But he's like, nope, I got this win. If I would have lost, I might have retired. But since I got this win, I'm back in it to win it. So with that being said, hey, if BJ Penn comes back and gets a win, will he want to keep going? Or will that be the time to walk away? Does he ever come back? BJ Penn's a guy, he probably doesn't have to come back. He's got fucking one of the best MMA websites out there, bjpenn.com, where they break news just like any of the other guys. MMA fighting, all the best. So BJ Penn's got that. BJ Penn Radio. Of course, he's a legend of the sport. He's always going to have training and doing whatever he wants, So BJ Penn, fucking respect to him. You can go either listen to the full interview on BJ Penn Radio, or all of the MMA websites have pretty much did an article on him saying he doesn't feel the fire to compete currently. But I'm interested to see what the full-time family has to say. Do you want to see BJ Penn retire and just walk away right now, or you want to see him one last time in the octagon? Even though, hey, who knows, it might not go his way. I honestly picked him versus Dennis Seaver. I didn't see it being the lopsided fight that it was. But that's Yair Rodriguez and Dennis Seaver now that BJ Penn has came out and lost to. With that being said, it is what it is. Not too much else to say on this topic. There's a lot of stuff to get to today. Michael Bisping and Kelvin Gastelum just fought today early morning. A lot of people are waking up to that news still. That was somewhat of a shocker. Michael Bisping, former middleweight champion, just fought George St. Pierre, getting knocked out by Kelvin Gastelum, another former welterweight. What does that mean for GSP's legacy? What does that mean for Bisping's legacy? This video is on BJ Penn's legacy. Holy smokes, what's going on with the Anderson Silva's legacy? Just got fucking a hit with his second USADA violation, which is why Bisping had to step up and take that fucking, he got knocked out in the first round by Kelvin Gastelum, who almost missed weight at middleweight. What is going on in the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Circus? I don't know. Let's get to the news, man. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking DO Double G.